I guess in the last reading I could have read those last few verses there. The two disciples give a report, but actually, I love the way that ends. I made this little drama while I was in college, a little radio kind of drama thing with this little story. And I've always loved it. There's so many amazing things here. Jesus shows himself to them. They don't recognize him. So obviously it shows that a resurrected body doesn't bear much difference than what we're used to seeing. And it says their eyes were holden, that they should not know him. One of the reasons I think they were looking at the ground. You know, we do that a lot. We feel sorry for ourselves. We look at the earth. We don't lift up our eyes into the hills from whence cometh our help. We don't, it says in the Bible that, you're supposed to be careful with how you treat a stranger, for many have entertained angels unawares. Think about Jesus came and visited the earth many times before his advent of his birth. I believe it was Jesus that appeared to Joshua in Joshua 5, the end of that chapter. I believe it was Jesus that appeared unto Jacob when God changed his name to Israel when he wrestled with him. I believe that it was Jesus who met up with Joseph when Israel, or Jacob, told Joseph his son to go fetch his brothers. It says a man met him in the way. I believe the man who measured the temple was Jesus in, I can't remember, it was Ezekiel, where they measured the temple. There was a man with a measuring rod. And here Jesus meets with these two guys. Art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem? No, he's never been a stranger. Well, he has been in our hearts, but not to his knowledge of things and his always being present. And hast not known the things which are come to pass? He knows all. And then he says, what things? He lets them testify of their foolishness. But then here's the thing that I love. Jesus said unto them, O fools and slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Ought not Christ to have suffered these things and to enter into his glory? And then listen to this. And beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded unto them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. Wouldn't that be some sort of message to hear? And then I always wonder, why isn't it recorded? Hey, it has been. It has been. Here's one copy of it. I'm reading from another edition, a different order of way things are put together, but we got the revelation. We got it all. And we have access to that message as well, that Jesus spoke to these men verbally. I would love to have been one of those guys. Heard Jesus tell about himself. But we have that ability. God's given us access to that message. All we need to do is ask God, and then hear his book. It's all there. And he can expound it to us just as he did to those two men on the way. And then those guys recognized they blew it. Perhaps they remembered how he blessed and brake the bread alongside Galilee. And their eyes were open and they knew him just in time for him to leave. And then they recognized, did not our heart burn within us while he talked with us by the way and while he opened to us the scriptures? We'll get on with 986 next.